Well, good morning, all. Here we are, Saturday, time for the Where's Our Average video. 13 crosses submitted this week. Excellent effort, guys. Thank you very much. This picture, I've probably had to zoom it out as far as I can at the moment because one of our crosses is all the way up here to the left. So I'm going to have to play the judge here and say that I'm going to have to remove that cross because we've got our cluster down here. Everybody thinks it's sort of this area. So if you came to the judging on a Tuesday, Matt would likely take that one out because it's so far away from the cluster. The other thing is, of course, for that to be, and I've said this on most weeks, for that to be the winning average, you'd have to have judges' crosses even further to the left of that, and I can't see that happening. So before I do an average, I'm gonna have to take that one out. Thanks for leaving that coordinate though, but I mean it's we know the judges on a Tuesday would take that one out if it was so far away. I don't even know what it is now. Oh, it's that one there. Right, let me take that one out. Right, now I'll probably zoom in a bit now so we can see these other crosses a bit better. And I'll draw some lines from him first. See where we're going with this. We can only see his one eye, so that's all we've got to work on there. Very much the same as this guy as well. We can only see the one eye. No, I said all along, well, Tuesday, that as this guy on the right hand side is right behind the other player, and yet he seems to be able to see the ball over the top of his head, but it might be slightly to the side. I don't know. So in theory, it'd have to be a lot higher than where I went. So that's where I went. I can see mine flashing by there. On the face of it, I've looked at it again this morning in relation to where everybody else has gone, and I think I'm going to leave it at that angle from the player at the front there in the stripes, but I am going to go higher. In the meantime, let's have a look at the average, the calculated average. Where are we? Crosshair. Calculated average is right there, exactly where we'd expect it to be, and that's 1651. 1471. So if we look at that again in relation to mine, yeah, not that far out from the average there, am I? Considering I wasn't happy at all with that choice on Tuesday. I thought I was going to be, it was just a random one in the middle of nowhere, but average-wise, it's not too bad. And I did say I was going to go higher, so because I think the guy in the back's looking a bit higher, needs to be over his head a bit. So I'm going to stay that far on the X, the left to the right. I'm going to stay about there, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go up a bit because I think this guy might be looking a little bit higher at the front. So, but just a little bit. Probably not as high as the average, but yeah, I'm gonna go up a bit nearer the average, but stay where I am. But there. Right, let's have a look at the. I don't have to talk some nonsense. Let's have a look at the target. Let's get the target on that screen. See what that looks like. About there-ish. Do they look like they're looking at it? The center of that target there. Where are they looking? Actually, yeah, not bad there at all, is it? I don't think. Mind you, I say that every week. I think the guy at the back is looking at the center of that target. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Guy at the front. Yeah, I think he is too. Yeah. So I don't think that zone 1, zone 2 area isn't far off there. I think that's pretty tidy there. So yeah, I'm going to move mine up towards the average, but I think I'm quite happy to stay to the left there a bit because I think where these are on the left-hand side, these crosses, I think some of the judges will definitely go there, and there will be some that'll go. I don't think some of them will go that far to the right, but I think some of them will go here, which will push that further over to the left. So yeah, I'm going to go a bit higher up, but to the left of that. What's it called? Winning average, left of that our average. Not quite with it today, am I? Right. What else we got? There's not else much else I can talk about there. Did I say what that average was? Yes, I did. Yeah, I put it in the top corner of the screen as well. Let's have a quick look at rev comps. What have I got for Monday's draw? For some reason, I went for this Land Rover. I don't know why. I think I thought it was. I saw the plus £5,000 and I thought, oh, plus £5,000, that would be handy. So I got a ticket for it, and I've no idea why, because it's not necessarily something I would keep. I think this one's the D250, so it's the diesel and 250 brake horse. So perhaps I would keep it for a year with £5,000. I mean, it would be 620 quid bloody tax, and I shudder to think what the insurance would be. Between the two, it'd probably be about 1,500 quid. But if you've had £5,000 with it, I'd probably keep it for maybe a year. I know I chucked £2 on this one because it was only £2, and I wanted to be in something, but I don't know why I done the Land Rover. Bizarrely, it'll probably be the Land Rover I win now, and it'll be great. Thanks very much for that. Now what am I going to do with it? And I know what you're thinking. Sell it, Mark. And what else we got? Let's have a look for next Thursdays then. Nothing really caught my eye here. I didn't do anything on the Range Rover. Perhaps I should have, because it's 40 grand cash alternative. This was a quite nice looking thing. This Volvo XC40, quite pretty for £2. No, I do like these Volkswagen ups. This one looks like it's got a stage 1 or a stage 2, so I don't like them when they've been messed around with. Besides, that's £10 a ticket. On the Civic Type R, not my cup of tea, and it was a tenner a ticket anyway. I did just get one on this Volkswagen Golf R because it was £2, but 30,000 tickets. But who knows? Only takes one ticket to win, doesn't it? And then what we got? The auto draws. No cars left on there. I was hoping to win that Ford Puma ST line last night, and I was already in bed and half asleep. But about 11:10, my phone went off, and it was like, "Ah, is that the boys from RevComps letting me know I just won the Puma?" I thought, "Ah, no, I'll have a look in the morning." Turns out I had a look about midnight. I couldn't wait. Isuzu Grafter tipper truck. That's a bit niche, isn't it? I mean, who wants, if you're a pikey, that's perfect. £100 a ticket. Think of all the drives you could tarmac with that, and all the rubbish you could fly tip. And there's a bike and a quad, but that's about it for that. It's they seem to have run this down again. There was quite a few cars on there for a couple of weeks, and now they've run it down again. Perhaps they're running out of cars or winding it down for Christmas, perhaps. I've got bugger all else apart from what's this called? Aspire comps. I just wanted to be in something for Monday's draw. Volkswagen T7 camper van plus £1,000. That was quite nice in grey. And I see it was only 15 pence a ticket. Be massive odds, terrible odds, but at that price, I had 5 tickets on that. And this Suzuki Jimny, I love these things. I don't know how practical they are. I mean, I don't do much mileage anyway. I'm not up and down the motorway all day. I use my vehicle perhaps twice a week. I probably only do about 30 miles a week. So I suppose, that would be a bit of fun. It'd be all right. But that's all I've got really is a couple on rev comps and a couple on Aspire. I haven't looked at dream car giveaways, or although they have been doing this week the 12 days of Christmas, haven't they? The giveaway guys been doing them. Rev comp's been doing them, but they will have stopped now because the 12th day on theirs was yesterday. All right, don't forget now. There's no video on Tuesday. I got a hospital appointment at 2:30. Having an operation on my eye, so I'll have a patch over my eye until the next morning, so I won't be able to see anything properly. I'll be walking into door frames, and for those of you that are not squeamish, I'll tell you what they're going to do. If you are squeamish, thanks for watching. Probably best you close it now. But what they're going to do is they'll numb my eye. I'll be awake for all this. They're going to numb my eye, and then I'll watch a needle heading towards my eye, which will actually put the anaesthetic in then later. First of all, they'll numb it with drops, so I won't feel the needle, but I'll see the needle heading towards my eye. And then they'll cut a little nick in the eye. They'll dissolve the lens in the eye's lens carrier. probably with a laser these days. They'll suck that out, and then they'll have a new lens all filled up, rolled up. Then they'll pop that into the little slit that they cut, and that will unfold itself into a new lens. And they won't don't think they put a stitch in the eye these days. Then they'll cover it up, and then the next morning I should be able to get up, take the patch off, look out the window, and think, "Good grief, I can see long distances now without glasses and clearly." And then, in theory, a few weeks later, they'll do the other eye. So I don't know what I'm going to do in the meantime about glasses. If my eyesight's almost perfect in one eye, but I still need glass for the other eye, I don't know how that's going to work because I won't have glasses in the meantime. Will I be able to see my laptop screens? Anyway, that's probably put you off your breakfast or your lunch, whatever. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck for Tuesday. Hopefully, you'll turn up and give me my prize before I end up going to the hospital. If not, I'll be speaking to you all a week from Tuesday. Good luck, everyone.